It was recently demonstrated that by December 1st, which is less than 30 days away, the XRP will surpass the 9078. This was essentially a given. Considering the events of the past few days and the recent statements from the federal administration, this is a major concern. A significant amount of money is at stake. Yes, U.S. President Donald Trump has stated that the U.S. will use its public cash to purchase valued cryptocurrency valued at billions of dollars. Additionally, XRP is the most well-known cryptocurrency in the US. But that's not all. The White House's crypto chief stated at the massive Ripple surge event a few days ago that Bitcoin is not XRP and that before the end of the year, tens of trillions of dollars will be added to the XRP system. Once more, this is at the Ripple XRP or Ripple event. All of this video is authentic and available for viewing online to maintain XRP in the Federal Reserve. The government intends to repurchase billions or possibly trillions of units. As a result, by December 1st, the price of XRP will surpass 91 or 778. Additionally, this is probably where the price increase for XRP. XRP was worth almost 1,500 by the end of the year. It also makes a lot of sense 650 trillion, another enormous figure, is going to be added to the XRP ledger. This helps you realize that 10,000 for XRP isn't all that outrageous, and the value of XRP is more than 11,850 if you divide 650 trillion by the total number of XRP in circulation. Again, we are discussing straightforward and practical prices. Let's take a short look at the XP price charts first, though. The XP pricing is correct. It is 231 presently. At 6%, we are now in the green. What you can see is this. That breakout appears to be on the horizon. We are now in a stabilizing period, but the breakout will occur shortly. We have teamed up to give away up to 100 worth of free XRP to everyone who watches this video as we discuss XRP. All right. All you need to do to receive free XRP is register for an Apple account and make a purchase using the link in the description. You can use the 100 you will receive from this to purchase more XRP. Now, let's return to the film. A massive economic bill that intends to inject trillions of dollars into the U.S. financial system has finally been signed by the President of the United States. This includes U.S. dollar-backed cryptocurrencies such as XRP. Nevertheless, they're the crucial factor that will cause XRP to rise well beyond 90. The market that is going to be added to the XRP ledger is worth tens of thousands and nothing or 154.39 trillion. The event may occur in a matter of weeks. Actual FI, the business that is genuinely increasing its market value by billions of dollars, not trillions, just announced it. They stated that a significant announcement regarding the actual FI ecosystem and the actual XRP RPO would be announced on November 17. Guys, keep in mind that November 17th is wild. This indicates that the genuine token will soon begin to add generational wealth to the XP ledger. In fact, this will create wealth for generations to come. I mean, folks, I just purchased a ton of genuine tokens. This is something I believe it will take off. From having 100 out there, it now just has about 2 cents. Additionally, as the price will reach the tens of thousands if it is traded on centralized exchange, changes will be posted on centralized. I mean, I could say 10,000 with ease. An expert once predicted that each genuine token would be worth 65,000. Why? For there is a mescal quantity of it. However, the premise here is that a supply shock will occur almost immediately. Only 22 million real tokens remain in the phase 1 stock, which is a negligible amount. Thus, the presence of a supply shock is evident. Furthermore, the real token is resolving an issue that is worth trillions of dollars. They employ real-world resources, after all, and their token is based on utility. That's hardly much considering they are just 2 or 3 months old. When you consider the organizations that support the actual token, they are crucial. The entire real FI ecosystem, which is essentially a multi-million-dollar company, is so that you can utilize actual tokens. However, everyone is genuinely thrilled about the actual ticket. Many of the specialists I speak with claim that it will reach 65s al-Awzad, which I find the more it's absurd that people will get wealthy using actual tokens. However, given how fresh it is extremely plausible. Right now, the actual ticket may easily jump for more than 100. It's far too early. To put it another way, the price is greatly impacted by each dollar. Investing at $10 in an actual token is correct. I'm not a financial advisor, but this might have the price up to 100, which is insane once more. Financial advisors are not responsible for conducting research. I simply believe that this actual coin will increase significantly. Consider it the solution to a problem that has cost many trillions of dollars with real-world assets this time. The prices of other ventures in the same industry that deal with tokenization, real-world assets, or actual payment benefits have really skyrocketed. They're worth hundreds of billions of dollars on the market. There's no way real token can beat it. Now suppose that there are no centralized exchanges where real token is present. There isn't a store there. Nothing is present. It indicates that soon this item is placed in centralized markets. The price will skyrocket. Guys, you should consider Bitcoin. In the beginning, when Bitcoin was just worth $1, no one knew about it. It is afraid of 120,000. We are currently facing similar difficulties. Money was made by a BNB company. Why? Because they purchased it beforehand. This is your chance to seize this special opportunity and again to learn more. Take a look at this. Again, I am quite hopeful. I have investigated it. I purchased this item in a bag for myself. I firmly think that the cost will increase. I can actually picture what might occur. This, in my opinion, will rank among the top 10 or 20 cryptocurrencies in the world because these individuals are once again changing, as evidenced by their promise and rapid pace. It's also evident that this resolves a multi-billion-dollar issue, and the XRP record makes it obvious that this is a positive indicator. In order to make the enormous Rail token the primary native token of the RFI ecosystem, a RealFi team and ecosystem have already said that they are in negotiations with several significant blockchain exchanges. This is significant because it signals the impending occurrence of a massive breakout. In the next few minutes, there might be a significant breakout. Although it's only a few minutes away, it's just a few days or weeks away from the real coin's massive breakout. The price will increase dramatically. Therefore, before it decentralizes us, now is the time to purchase as much as you can at the lowest price. Alternating, once it's listed on some charges, you'll never be able to get genuine tokens again the way you can today. By then, it will be too late and people would be regretting not purchasing more because the price would be so exorbitant. It's important to conduct study before making a choice. You ought to investigate it and give it some thought because generational reaches appears in the form of opportunities. You can be lazy and miss out on a golden multi-million-dollar chance. Maybe someone else will. But if you didn't take the 5, 10, or however long you need to study, you might lose out on a fantastic opportunity to earn a lot of money. The Realtor institution actually has a 100% score, which is excellent. Even more indication of how big this is, imagine a record that receives a perfect score of 100. Jazan, like XL and XRV, the large Greek project, is the only one with this. This demonstrates yet more that it is probably supported by numerous large businesses, not only real estate agents. There have even been rumors that Ripple and Realtor will collaborate in some capacity. That being said, this is truly something else entirely. It's either now or never. Do your research and attempt to participate in large-scale initiatives such as Real Token, XRP, or any other available projects. You may eventually become extremely wealthy, or you could pass up this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to enrich your family for many generations. Because trust me when I say that life changes and things happen extremely rapidly.